All right, we are playing some Karma support. We are running Comet, what is this? Nimbus Cloak, Transcendence, Scourge, Biscuit Delivery, Cosmic Insight, 2 Adaptive Force, and 1 Armor. So just for full transparency, I don't actually think, at least at the the start of this game, I don't think Karma is a great champion in the meta right now. I think if you like look at a lot of tier lists, people will have her like around D tier. But she has been kind of finding her way into pro play recently. The pro meta right now is basically like find a support that can poke and hard shove in lanes. And Karma can do these things. So I wanted to try it out for that reason. Obviously, the pros see something in her and she can be good in the right situation. Again, just for full transparency, I don't even think that this was necessarily the right time or place to try it. Because I think Janna can shield a lot of my poke. I don't think I synergize super well with Kai'Sa. I feel like Kai'Sa's best when she's played with an engaged support. But yeah, I just wanted to try it out. Obviously, again, the pros see something in it, so if the pros see something good in her and I can find what it is that they're having so much success with her, or the reason why they're having so much success with her, then maybe I can make it work too. So I'm trying it out, going into it, not really expecting a whole lot, but maybe I have a pleasant surprise coming. We shall see. I think it's much better if I have like an Ezreal or Caitlyn on my team. So, because Ezreal's kind of low HP right now, and that's a lot to do with the fact that I've been poking them. Uh-oh. That was not a great trade. That was a very bad trade. Ezreal's kind of low because I had been poking him, but if we have 2 champions poking him, obviously it's going to work a lot better. They're playing kind of confident here. But why? We have a ward and try. I see an all-in angle here, actually, if Xin Zhao wraps around. They're gonna be like warding right now, though, aren't they? Kind of went on the wrong person, didn't I? I'm going on Ezreal, and I can... So I flash W, or Mantra W him. I get the heal so I can tank up as I frontline. And he's also locked down for a longer period of time. Also, with Nimbus Cloak, I should be able to have the movement speed to keep up with him. But he just has 2 dashes, right? Because he has his E as well as his flash. So I guess that's just the wrong person to go on. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Janna was just a bit further away, so I didn't see an all-in angle on Janna. But I guess at the end of the day, it's fine, because we didn't lose anything. It was pretty much flash for flash, and we're trading a support flash for an ADC flash, so not the end of the world. And there's definitely going to be some mistakes made today when I'm trying to play new champions and practice new champions. Obviously, the Annie game last game we won, but it wasn't like the cleanest by any means. This game, we're gonna have some learning experiences like that one where in hindsight, I think it just makes more sense to go on the Janna. But that's okay. Nobody's gonna be perfect when you play champion for the first time in a while. Pookie, what's up, man? Welcome in. Also, come to think of it, Kai'Sa Karma could work. Never mind. I was gonna say it could work because if she goes like the AP poke Kai'Sa build, we both poke. But AP Kai'Sa comes online like later in the game, and Karma is better like early in the game. See, that's the issue I was talking about with this matchup. Like, Janna can just shield a lot of my poke. That's a Mantra Q that lands and does like negative damage. I mean, we have kind of a dive setup here, but this is way too early, guys. We needed to let that wave push in before we dove. Okay, who's gonna tank this? Zen? That's fine. Want your E coming up in a second here? That's fine. So, you know, I don't really know what to think because obviously at first glance you think maybe we should have pushed that wave in before we dove. It's just going to be a lot cleaner and we can all go in at the same time because Kaisa and I were kind of behind the wave. But then at the same time, they do have a Twisted Fate mid who should have been able to join the fight at some point in time. I'm kind of shocked he didn't. And if we stalled any longer, maybe he picks up on it and recognizes it and rotates over. So maybe we did have to go in right there. I don't really know. If I had to guess, though, I'm pretty sure TF is getting flamed by his teammates right now. Because as a Twisted Fate, like, your whole goal in the game is to roam and impact other lanes. Probably his flash, though, right? Maybe we'll go for this one? Yep. So my teammates obviously were not on the same page. What in the world? What? Okay, so I think Vlad should have gone in a lot sooner, but then once he didn't go in, I think the play's over. The flash forward seemed super troll. Life has been all right. A lot of things going on actually. I don't really want to get into it right now, but maybe like in between games, I'll try to catch you guys up on things that have been going on in my life. It's been a little hectic lately. Okay, we're 102 right now. I think we're doing okay. A few misplays here and there, but I feel like we've had decent impact bot lane. We've also had some impact, you know, roaming around the map. Oh. Interesting. Ha! I really did not think that was going to work. Okay, so now I have to make a bit of a decision here. Do I roam mid and try to apply pressure there, or do I just take plates? I think I just take plates. Okay, good thing I did too, because TF went top, so me going mid would have been useless. Look at that damage. Okay. That sucks. Or does it? Because I am only sitting on 500. I could actually stay. This could be really good or really troll. For the sake of providing content, I will stay, but I don't actually know if this is the right play or not. Because Janna's roaming, right? So Ezreal is for sure by himself. If he sticks around, I love our odds here. Ready? Huge. Okay, so that is what I was trying to accomplish in like the very first gank. Where I flash forward, Mantra W. Again, the goal is the Mantra W gives me some healing so I can kind of stand in the front a little bit more confidently while I'm taking damage. I also have Nimbus Cloak, so I have that movement speed to be able to keep up with him. And even though he does have the E and the flash, between my Nimbus Cloak and the fact that I flash to follow up and I have my Mantra W, like all these things put together allow me to actually lock him down, even though he's a much more mobile champion than me. So that was the goal in the first fight. I think the thing that went wrong in the first gank is he was a lot closer to his tower when we tried to pull it off. So he did the same thing, you know, like the E flash away. But he was able to go far enough away to the point that he was under his tower, and it's harder to commit after that. So that's why it worked a little bit better there. Because the chase kind of started over here, so he could flash E away and he's still not at his tower. That was really good. All right, we take those. This is a bit risky because I really don't know where anybody is on the map right now. Where is he? By the way, I love getting this setup right here. You get control ward here, and then the one ward by his wolf camp, and you have like complete vision of their jungle. He should be dead, right? An ally has been slain. He's so dead. There's no sums. Great job. Yeah, so the vision that I got set up in their bot jungle right now, we should know where Graves is like at all times. And we could pretty much play aggressive bot as a result, or we could play really safe bot as a result. He did clear one of the wards, but this control ward, you might think it's a bit troll to put something that far up in the enemy jungle, but people for some reason like never check that bush. So you might actually see this ward stay here for a really long time. And I hope he doesn't walk into that bush and prove me wrong like right this second, but yeah, see. That would have been really awkward if like as soon as I said that he walked in and cleared it. But I guess the main reason is people will often go to this camp, right? So they go this way and then they might walk down. And then even here there's a blast cone, right? So people will blast cone over. No reason for Jaina to walk in that bush right there though, as she's walking towards mid. It's actually like the most OP ward in the game. The only thing is it's a bit risky to go get the ward down, so you just have to have knowledge of where people are to feel comfortable enough to walk up and get it. By force of will. So there's stuff going on top and bot right now, but I feel like we just want to extend our lead and get this mid tower. Right? Okay, I guess not. As a support, I can't just stay mid by myself, so. Go! Take it! Could she have ulted there? No. We must all make our choices. What are the odds he's here at blue, IQ, and... Oh. I was gonna say IQ ignite and he dies, but he was a little healthier than I thought. I said just heal. Okay, so I know that Graves is probably either recalled or... I was gonna say, Graves is either recalled or in his topside jungle, so I wanted to walk up and get vision here. But I guess everybody else is here. I love how smart I look talking about that ward and actually being right about it because nobody is touching it for some reason. I probably could have flashed forward there. I think Flash Q probably kills him. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm just gonna kill myself here. I'm not gonna use Flash or anything. I think we went a little too ham there. Sitting on like 2k gold, which you should never do as a support. Because 2k gold as a support is like 7k gold in every other role. Because of how hard it is to get gold as a support. I have a Pantheon on my team? Did you guys know I had a Pantheon on my team? I feel like he just spawned into the game just now because I've not seen him at all. I feel like that just kind of goes to show at times like how unimportant top lane can be. When we're 17 minutes into a game and I had no idea that I had a Pantheon. Oh, they finally cleared my control ward, by the way. Oh, but you know what? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say because it's Infernal Drag, so it took that bush away, but it didn't. So now I looked up. Okay, very nice. I didn't have to do the flash W on Ezreal for the millionth time this game because my Pantheon did the work for me. He probably heard that I wasn't impressed with his performance so far this game, and he had to show that he was like worth something, I guess. Okay, so this is good, but what can we use this for? I feel like mid tower. Just crack open that mid tower would be good.
An enemy has been slain.
I think I just drop my control word here because I feel like we're gonna be sieging this, and I want to make sure I can poke from like over this wall without them knowing where I am. Wait. Why are we pinging back? He dashed forward. Okay. Can we use this? No. I really thought Zin and I were on the same page there. And that he wanted to push with me. Damn. I guess I'm not on the same page as anybody on my team. I'm sitting on 700. Like, I don't mind a recall here, I guess. Okay. Yep, not on the same page with my team right now. Yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting it. My team's just being really passive. Like, we took Rift Herald. I'm looking to, like, push up into their jungle, get vision, siege mid, drop Herald, etc. And it's like Kai'Sa recalled, and then Zin didn't want to fight, and then I'm trying to, like, find a pick on Janna, but nobody's around. It's kind of just awkward, isn't it? I Nasteey, lots of work today, but we'll be lurking. I appreciate it, my man. Any kind of support is, you know, greatly appreciated, even if you're just lurking. Okay. Baron is up. But what is Vlad up to? 1v5ing, I guess? Oh. Sad. Oh, I'm so sad. I greeted to, like, sneak forward there to see if I can Mantra Q the Ezreal and back out, but not only did I miss the Mantra Q, I just, like, walked forward, got perma-CC'd, and died. Unlucky. It's like one of those plays where you're a support, right? So if you can trade your life 1-for-1, you're like, sure, why not? If I can take an Ezreal out of the game and swap that for a Karma support, I'll do that any day of the week. But if I fail it, then I just look stupid because now we're just out of support. And Ezreal lives. But even then, actually come to think of it, I mean, Ezreal's like 1-6, so maybe it isn't worth to swap ADC for support because I'm probably more useful to my team than a 1-6 Ezreal is to their team. I don't know. It's all good though. We still got Baron. It all worked out. Dragon in 20. I feel like we don't really have a push going yet, so I might as well go grab this. If we had a push already going, I like pushing first and then getting Dragon on the way out. But if we don't have a push, Yeah, if we don't have a push, I like to get Dragon on the way up. Yes, Zen can take that. I'm going to prep this, and by that I just mean kind of get it pushing. That way, as soon as we're done with the Dragon, we have mid pushing, we got top pushing, we got bot pushing. I feel like I'm tryharding a little too much right now, because this game should just be over, and Vlad has achieved late game Vlad. So I can AFK and we still win, but I guess it's just good to get into a habit of doing the right things. Wait, yeah, what did happen to Herald? Go for it, yep. Nice. So Vlad has reached late game Vlad, and I have reached late game Karma, which isn't super impressive. She's probably one of the weaker enchanters late game. But it is still nice to just be able to, you know, I don't have to worry about poking and doing a bunch of damage anymore. Just Mantra Key, or excuse me, Mantra E, use Shurelias, buff up my team. They walk forward, they do all the hard work. And I get a bunch of assists, and it makes me look like I did more than I actually did. GG, not bad, not bad. Final opinion, Karma's actually in a better spot than I think her win rate would show.